right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Julian. If you don't already know me, I am the facilitator and the creator of Barefoot Play, a movement workshop and a play workshop. I'm also a personal trainer and a movement teacher. Creating this podcast kind of as a nuanced container for nuanced thinking, container for exploration and conversation and connection. I really don't know where this is going to go or how this is going to form. Kind of like the workshop of Barefoot Play, there is no form, there is no technique. This can just kind of evolve, and I'm going to play with it. It might be a proxy for my newsletter. It might be something completely different than the newsletter. This edition of my newsletter, I'm releasing something around the significance of living in alignment and how movement and exercise and play can be a vehicle for living in alignment, for practicing living from the heart. And that's not what I want to talk about right now. Right now, I want to talk about why the fuck is movement so important. Movement is critical for the health of our relationships. I had a teacher of mine say at one point, his name is Kyle Fincham. Purpose of movement is to improve our relationships. And if it's not improving our relationships, we need to be asking why. Now, I understand that to really signify the relationships around the relationship we have with ourselves, with each other, with the environment, and God or the divine, however you relate to it. So with that said, I then take it another step further. Look even at the source of what's the purpose of being alive? What's the purpose of being in a body? The purpose of being alive is relational. It's relationships. If there's no other point to be in duality other than to relate and learn from one another, why split off into an infinite number of pieces if those pieces already have all the answers? It's already just one thing. It's perfect. It doesn't need to become dual. So this is a process of learning, and we learn by creating connection, relating to one another, and we do that through movement. That's kind of my main outlook on why movement is so important. Why do we like to move? What is it about it that draws us in? There's so many layers to it, right? We can like the complexity of things, figuring things out, right? If we can't do a physical form, how do we play the chess game, or how do we make the puzzle of the form that we're trying to create? Or how do I self-express, right? Letting myself express through physical form, and in dance or in a sport or in strength training, right? I can emote by exerting force. There are countless ways that we can be drawn to movement. But the fundamental thing that permeates everything is this desire to play, this desire to be children again. Play, simply put, is just an absence of caring about outcomes. It's an absence of needing a specific outcome. It's letting go of a result. And in that letting go of a result, we are able to be creative and playful. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Trying to put emphasis. Yeah. In the process of playing, we are being creative. We are peeling back the layers of all of our self-judgment and doubt and fear and criticism and analysis and perfection, la 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 la, blah. That's what play is. And so when we go into the gym, what I try to even tell my clients one on one in a professional setting, I try to take them out of here and into here because this has so much information. This has so much information. It's telling us so much all the time. It's actually sending more information to your brain than your brain is actually sending to your body. So we need to listen to this thing. It's important. We've been trained to listen to this thing and kind of ignore and suppress this thing. But that's not going to create a sustainable or enjoyable relationship with movement and exercise, and definitely not a sustainable, enjoyable relationship with life or ourselves and everything else for that matter. So, how do we do this? Right? How do we listen to the body? Well, you gotta stop projecting what the mind saying in terms of shoulds, supposed tos, coulds, all these conditionals, all these conditional statements. We got to stop projecting that onto the body. And we got to show up, right? If we want to start listening to the body, we just got to show up and be curious. Curiosity is the only way we get to learn. If we're not curious about anything, we're not going to learn, which is simple, right? If we think we know everything, if we want something really bad and we're not we're not listening to what the body wants, we're listening to what our conditioning wants. I want big biceps, I want a big butt, I want, whatever. I want this cool skill set, I want to be able to do a handstand for girls because they like that, or someone will go woo, someone will respect me because I can do something cool. Not that girls probably don't care that you can do a handstand. um, yeah. So this is kind of what the podcast is for. These rants, these explorations, and I'm only going to start it off in little tidbits. I think that's going to be a healthy amount for now. And with time, things will expand, and we'll connect the dots through all these episodes. And maybe I'll even talk to some people. That would be fun. But for now, congratulations, you're one of the first viewers. So thank you for listening, and I appreciate that you're giving me your time and enough, like you value this enough to be listening to it at this point, which is awesome. Thank you. I'm incredibly grateful for that because I could just blab. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to doing more of this. This will be fun. All right. Talk to you soon. Also, really quick, I have a workshop that's happening this Sunday, the 16th of February at 12 p.m. at Om Culture. It's from 12 to 2. You can sign up. Tickets will be linked here underneath or on the video. I don't know. I'm going to figure out how to do that stuff. If you're interested in coming, it will be amazing to see you there. It's going to be a great time. We're going to dive into all of these topics for 2 hours. We're going to get in depth. We're going to get connected. We're going to be moving our asses. We're going to be sweating. We're going to be rolling around. We're going to be doing tricks and flips and whatever. I actually don't know exactly what you're going to be doing because, as you'll find out in this container, it is a space of permission and you can disobey all the rules. You can do whatever the heck you want. So, well, don't hurt anybody. That's the one thing, right? Or hurt yourself. But this is a space of exploration and permission. So please come, see what it's about, enjoy the freedom of this container. And I look forward to seeing you there.